My husband left me for my cousin, but I was already 10 steps ahead. Anna believed she had the perfect life. She was married to James for 7 years. Everyone said they were the ideal couple, always smiling, always supportive. Anna trusted James with her whole heart. She believed he was loyal and honest. James was a businessman. He traveled often, worked late, and always told Anna he was doing it all for their future. Anna never doubted him. She stayed home, took care of everything, and even helped manage his paperwork. Anna's cousin Rachel had always been close to her. Since childhood, they shared secrets and birthdays. When Rachel lost her job, Anna welcomed her into their home. "You can stay here as long as you want," Anna had said with a kind smile. Rachel moved in, and everything seemed fine at first. She helped with chores, laughed at James's jokes, and even gave Anna advice. But slowly, Anna noticed things. Rachel dressing up more at home, staying in the kitchen alone with James, whispering behind closed doors. One evening, Anna walked into the living room and saw Rachel pulling her hand away from James's shoulder quickly. Her heart sank. "What's going on?" she asked, but both just laughed it off. "You're imagining things," James said, but Anna wasn't imagining anything. Deep inside, she felt a storm building, and she decided to stay silent, watch, and prepare. Anna started noticing more. James changed his passwords. He became cold, distant, and often ignored her messages. Rachel, too, avoided eye contact. They both acted like she was invisible. Anna felt like a stranger in her own home. Late one night, James left his phone on the table and went to shower. Anna's heart was pounding as she opened his messages. What she found broke her into pieces. Dozens of texts between James and Rachel. Flirting, secret meetings, and plans to start a life together without her. Tears rolled down Anna's cheeks, but she didn't scream. She didn't break anything. She just took pictures of the messages, saved them, and sat in silence. "They think I'm blind, but they'll see how far ahead I am," she whispered. The next day, Anna acted normal. She smiled, cooked breakfast, and even helped Rachel choose an outfit. Inside, though, she was making plans, careful, quiet, and strong. She opened a secret bank account and began moving small amounts of money into it. She gathered documents, property papers, and all legal information. She visited a lawyer and told him everything. Her lawyer told her, "We'll prepare everything. When you're ready, just give the word." Anna nodded. She was not just hurt. She was ready to win her life back. One morning, James sat across the table, sipping his coffee. "Anna," he said casually, "I don't think this marriage is working anymore." Anna looked at him, calm and steady. "Oh? Why now?" she asked softly. He shrugged. "People grow apart. It's no one's fault." Rachel walked in just then, pretending to be surprised. "Is everything okay?" she asked sweetly. James smiled and said, "We'll talk later." Anna smiled back. "Actually, I've been thinking the same thing," she said. "Maybe it's time we go separate ways." James looked shocked. "You agree?" Anna nodded. "But let's do it properly. No drama, no fights, just a clean break." James looked relieved. "That's good," he said. "I knew you'd understand." What he didn't know was that Anna had already filed for divorce, with proof of the affair, financial theft, and emotional abuse. And her lawyer had arranged everything for her to receive the house, half the business, and alimony. That evening, she handed James the papers. "You'll be hearing from my lawyer," she said calmly. Rachel gasped. James's face turned pale. "What is this?" he asked. "Proof," Anna replied, "that I was never the fool you thought I was." James tried to deny everything. "You're overreacting," he said. "This was just a mistake." Rachel cried and begged Anna not to ruin her life. But Anna had nothing more to say. She simply turned and walked away. The legal battle began. But Anna had everything she needed: screenshots, voice messages, and financial records. James's lawyer couldn't fight the truth. Anna got the house, full custody of their dog, and a large settlement. Rachel was kicked out of the house and soon left town in shame. Friends and family, once blind to the truth, now stood with Anna. "You were so strong," they said. "You handled it with grace." Anna didn't celebrate. She didn't dance. But inside she felt peace, a calm she hadn't known in years. She had been betrayed, but she didn't break. She had been hurt, but she never lost her dignity. She changed the locks, redecorated her home, and began a new life. Not bitter, just wiser, sharper, and more powerful than ever before. The woman they tried to destroy was now standing tall, without them. Anna started working again. She opened a small business offering handmade gifts, something she'd always dreamed of. Her first sale made her cry, not from sadness, but pride. She took cooking classes, traveled with friends, and started reading again. Every little step reminded her that healing wasn't fast, but it was real. She was rebuilding, piece by piece. Strangers on social media followed her journey. She posted her story anonymously, and thousands of women wrote to her. "You gave me hope," one wrote. "You reminded me I'm not alone." Anna smiled at those messages. She hadn't planned to inspire anyone. She had only wanted to survive. But now, she was doing more than that. She was living again. James tried contacting her months later. He sent long messages full of apologies. "I made a mistake. Please forgive me." But Anna never replied. That chapter was closed. She no longer needed revenge. She had already won, by becoming stronger than she ever thought possible. 1 year later, Anna stood in front of her new shop, holding the keys with a smile. She had done everything by herself, from betrayal to business owner. She had made it through the storm. She looked at her reflection in the window and whispered, "You did it. You were 10 steps ahead all along." Her heart was still soft, but her mind was sharper. She had learned to see red flags. She had learned to protect herself. Most importantly, she had learned never to doubt her worth. People in town respected her. She was no longer just James's wife or Rachel's cousin. She was Anna, strong, successful, and fearless. She knew life might hurt again, but she also knew she could rise again, because the worst had already happened, and she had walked through it with her head held high. And as the sun set behind her, Anna whispered with a calm smile, "He left me for my cousin, but I was already 10 steps ahead." And she never looked back again.